good? How we doing? I got some Palo Santo right here. Get the good vibes going. It helps me focus, honestly. Like sage and Palo Santo, they are energetic clears. So if you're ever feeling like ungrounded or not present, Palo Santo and sage, right in that flow. How we doing? Welcome to May. This is my month. This is my jam. This is my birthday month, so I'm all high vibing, you know, you feel me? Today, I wanted to talk about the law of attraction. So some of you guys might know about it, some of you might not, but that's why I'm here to kind of explain more and elaborate more on what the law of attraction is and how to utilize this law to enrich and enhance your life for the better. Specifically in these times right now that we're in, where everything is in such turmoil and nobody knows what's real, and we're all like, yo, like, where are we going next? Like, is my job gonna be there? Right now, if we can cultivate and harness our energy to be able to create the reality that we want to see, then that will be utilizing the law of attraction. And one thing about the law of attraction is that it's happening whether you know it or not. So if you have a job that you like, you attracted that job in your life. If you have a relationship that you love, you attracted that relationship in your life. By your thoughts, at some point you were like, listen, I want to have an amazing relationship. But by you setting that set point within your brain, you set a ping out to the universe, and then you start to attract that into your life. You start to attract that person into your life. And that's by you setting the intention, putting energy towards that intention by thinking about that relationship a lot. And then the universe cultivates itself to be able to bring you what you're attracting into your life. So that is the law of attraction. So it's a basic concept that your thoughts become your reality. It's believing in the universe and knowing the universe flows through you, and it's how we create our own reality. So once you start to understand this universal law, you then realize that you are attracting everything into your life, whether it's good or bad. Now, a lot of times oh my gosh. A lot of the times we get caught up in thinking, like, if we're experiencing negative experiences, we're like, why is this happening to me? Why is God, looking down at me just throwing rocks? Like, that's not how it is. You're actually attracting that into your life by the way you're thinking and what your thoughts are on an everyday basis. And it's not our fault, because a lot of times we are bombarded by our media, by our music, by the people we're hanging out with, by our environments, by our family. All the time we're being bombarded with certain kind of content or stuff that we are tuning into, telling us how to view the world, how to live, how to be. And when that stuff isn't aligned with our soul, with who we are, then it can feel very unattainable and it can feel very far, but you just accept that this is the reality you're supposed to be living. And so you're unconsciously attracting a life that isn't fit for you, that isn't aligned with your soul's matrix, which is basically each soul has a blueprint, like what they're supposed to do connected to their higher purpose. But that's a basic understanding of how the law of attraction is working in your life every single day. Now, there's 3 steps to it. First, you ask, then you believe, and then you receive. So you first ask what you want, then you believe you already have it, and then you receive by the universe working to allow you to experience what it is that you are putting your energy towards into attracting into your life. So this is all related to your vibrational set point. So everything has vibration. When your thoughts have vibration, our bodies have vibration, plants have vibration. Everything has some kind of vibration, some kind of frequency, because everything is energy. And we can measure our energy and our vibration through different modalities, straight up instruments now, pick up where someone resonates. So it's really cool. Our science is moving into being able to understand energy better. So when it comes to your vibration, that allows you to attract things into your life faster. So if you're operating at a higher vibration, you're attracting things and manifesting things into your life a lot faster. Manifesting goes hand in hand with the law of attraction and your vibration. And the cool thing about vibration is that if you make an effort to raise your vibration by relating that with more positive things, you'll start to manifest those things into your life, and you'll have that clarity that you need to be able to draw in those things that you really want into your life. So this is all related to how you feel. What are your thoughts at? If you're having negative thoughts, if you're having thoughts of like, you know, screw this life and like, screw this person, screw my family, you know, screw school, like there's nothing here for me. Those are all low vibrational thoughts, and that's an easy place to be in because it's a cycle, because it's almost like you've given up. Whereas your soul is like, no, it's wanting you to wake up. If you realize that you don't have to think like this, you don't have to live like this, you're actually giving the okay to these thoughts and to these feelings by just accepting them as reality when that's not your reality. So this is The Secret. There's a documentary called The Secret that was on Netflix a long time ago that kind of started this entire movement of law of attraction and understanding a vibrational universe, that everything has energy, and by us simply using our thoughts, we can attract what we want into our life. So let's talk a little bit about asking. If you ask the universe what you want, then this can look like researching things. You're researching things on the internet of like what you resonate with. You're meditating and you're going in and connecting with your soul. This is the fastest way, most profound way of being able to attract what you want into your life. You can do this through praying if you're religious. You can do this through journaling, just writing down what you want. You can speak this into existence, which is related to affirmations. So if you're having a hard time changing your thought patterns because they're mostly negative, affirmations is a really good way to start attracting and changing the cycles in your mind. Law of attraction is always happening whether we know it or not. That's why it's so important. If you want to have more of a positive experience in life, then you want to make the effort to really do the work to have more positive thoughts, and everybody's capable of this. I know our generation struggles a lot with anxiety and antidepressants, and just accepting that as our normal, when it's like we're actually all just super special and like super woke without even knowing it, and we understand energy, whereas like the generations above us just don't. So that's another video though. Anyway, so if you're having a hard time with negative thought, it's gonna be a little hard to start to just all of a sudden just think in a new way and think in a whole new, profound, positive way. But it is possible, and that's just the work that you have to do, and you have to want to do the work. You have to want to make a positive change in your life. You have to want to attract a life that checks all your boxes. We can live these lives that check all our boxes. I am proof that I'm living my life checking all my boxes. The way I was able to attract my life in California right now is through the law of attraction. I can get into stories about that because they're really fun, because you start to work with the universe and work with spirit, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is all so real. Like everyone that's talking about it, it's actually happening. The way we speak. So if you're speaking out loud very negatively, and I'm one that's still working on this, if you're cussing a lot, if you're just speaking ill towards people, if you're speaking negative about situations, if you're complaining about your job and all of this, then you're just keeping yourself a perpetual cycle of thinking that this is happening to you within a victim mentality, when actually it's happening for you. And there's an opportunity for you to look at the situation and be like, what can I learn from this? What is the universe trying to tell me about the situation? How is this situation gonna help me be a better person? How am I gonna be able to come off better after this encounter with this person or this job or this shift or this workout or whatever it is that you're having a negative feeling about? Our job is to be able to transmute that thought into a more positive perspective and be able to attract that positivity into our life. Now let's move on to believing. So sometimes it's hard to believe things when they're not happening to you, but this is when you can just start to live a life of faking it till you make it. Really start to feel those feelings that you want to feel. So if you're living in a place that you're not resonating with anymore, start thinking about what it would feel like to be in a place that you want. For me, it was like, I want to be in a place that people are healthy and people are active, and there's a beach and there's water and there's hikes, and there's just this environment to help me live a life more with just vitality, like a life more abundantly. I just want to be able to to feel the sun year round. And so I started to really envision what it'd feel like to feel the sun on my skin, closing my eyes. What it'd be like to just be hiking through the woods and looking at the trees and feeling the wind blowing through the trees and noticing the little squirrels that are all around me and all of that. I really put myself in that situation before I moved to California of what it would feel like to live in California. And this is how, even though I wasn't living there yet, I was feeling within myself, and I started to really be in that place, whereas my friends would be like, you're gone, like you're not even like here anymore in Minnesota. I'm like, yeah, literally I'm not. So that was a way I was like faking it till I made it. Now I also want to be able to reflect in the things that you're manifesting. Things will start to show up in your life, and you want to be able to notice those and reflect on those. And whatever you're looking at, follow the people that are living successful life. Follow the people that are following the law of attraction and really seeing how they're utilizing it and being able to live this life that they really want to live through attracting it by their set points of their thought. Always focus on increasing your vibration, eating healthy, you know, making sure that what you're looking at is feeding your soul, is giving you life, is enhancing your experience, rather than just taking away and sulking in just like this defeat of like, well, this is just the way it is, because that's not. It's just like you're just accepting that as your reality. Just, you know, once you start to have these more positive thoughts, you'll start to emit a more positive frequency, a more positive energy, and you start to clean up your space. Everything starts to become more abundantly positive in your life. You start to see only positive people, and you start to experience positive experiences. And even when if you experience something that's negative, you don't really see it as negative. You're just like, huh, this is amazing. Like, this is happening for me to realize something. You really start to realize, like, dang, like, shit just starts to roll off your back, like the water rolling off a duck's back. If it's negative, it doesn't like get to you. You're not like, oh, this sucks, you know, like you're just like, whatever, bro. Like, that does not affect me. Everything just becomes better in your life. Everything. Relationships, food, everything. That becomes your new set point. And you don't attract as many negative things into your life because you're emitting a positive frequency, a positive vibration. You can only attract positive experiences into your life. And even in this, with this entire global turmoil, I'm still so positive about it. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is the awakening that's happening. Everybody's waking up and seeing like, yo, everything, you know, it's just, you think differently. And then the receiving part is the most fun part. The receiving part is so fun because you start to really realize what you're attracting to your life through noticing synchronicities. Things will show up in numbers. You'll start to see numbers everywhere that show you that you're on the right path. Like, keep on going. Like, I'll be going to a casting and I'll just be like seeing like 444, 333, 11. Like, someone calls me at 11:11 while I'm on my way to a casting, which is a job I'm trying to attract so I can be more financially abundant. And it's like, and then I get the job and I'm like, oh my gosh, like the signs were all there. I'm really starting to live the life that I've set the intention to live. You start to pay attention to the synchronicities. People start to come out of the woodworks and you're just like, what, this like totally aligns with like what I want right now. And it just like everything speeds up. You experience these bursts of abundance and happiness and joy that starts to like just become your new set point, and you're just like, you're experiencing more joyous experiences, and it makes it easier to stay in a positive mindset and a positive vibration because you're attracting all these beautiful, amazing experiences into your life. So that's a part that really keeps people going with the law of attraction, because you realize like, oh, this is real, this is true. This isn't just like something that just successful people do. It's a complete way to transform your life the way you want to live it and create your own reality. And we're all living in different realities. So if you want to live in a high vibrational reality, like where you're experiencing high vibrational experiences and you're having all these amazing, beautiful connections with people and having these joyous experiences that resonate with your soul, just follow the law of attraction, it'll take you right there. Or you can go the opposite way, where you're just continuously attracting negative experiences into your life. And if that's where your focus is, if you're living in that place of fear, you're going to attract that. The law of attraction is working whether you know it or not. So that's why it's in your power to then decide what direction and where you want to go with your life by attuning yourself to more positive experiences, more positive vibrational encounters, rather than having negative, soul-sucking, victim mentality. Just a destructive place to be, and that is depression, that is feeling shame and guilt, and being hard on yourself. Like that's lower vibration. That's being in a lower state of mind and a lower state of being, and so you're going to attract negative experiences into your life. But that doesn't have to be like that. So if you want to make this change, if you want to make this transition in your life of like, okay, I want to stop living my life this way, it starts with understanding the law of attraction. It starts with realizing that you are creating your own reality by the thoughts that you're having, and by the words that you're saying, and by the energy that you're emitting. Yeah, it's like, you know, life becomes amazing because you start to attract such cool experiences in your life that you never thought could happen. And I don't want to make this too long, but I just wanted to put this out there. And if you have any questions about law of attraction, hit me up. I would love to explain more, send you to some places, to people that have helped me better understand the law of attraction, and send you their way so that you can have a better understanding of how to utilize it in your life. Awesome. Thank you, angels, for listening, and I'm so glad you're on this journey. Take care now.